Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you've got your tea or coffee, whatever hot beverage you choose, and you're ready just for some calm, cozy conversation. I think this is the third video in the series so far, and I've been kind of enjoying them. They're just like a nice time to chat, share my thoughts on some things, and just connect. I love the feedback I've been getting so far. It's been really helpful. Yeah, I can't wait to see what February brings. So let's get started. Today, I'd like to talk to you about natural fibers because I think they're really important to any winter wardrobe. I get a lot of questions on how I stay so warm in some of the less warm looking outfits that I'm in. I am Canadian. I live in Calgary, Alberta. I used to live near Edmonton, and so I'm no stranger to cold. And over the years, I've realized the importance of natural fibers. Winter can be harsh. The cold can be completely unforgiving. It's easy to seek solace in our homes and to hide away until spring. But you can also choose to respond by bundling up and facing the elements and embrace all of the benefits that nature has to offer year-round. I've often spoke on the beauty of natural fibers in the past. There's something timeless and grounding about natural fibers. Wool, cashmere, alpaca, cotton, silk, linen, but they're also nature's way of protecting us. Wool is definitely a favorite in winter. It regulates body temperature, it wicks moisture away, and it even stays warm when wet. It's why generations before us relied on woolen sweaters and socks and coats to brave the winter. Natural fibers breathe with us and adapt to our needs throughout the day. A wool sweater allows our skin to breathe and keep us cozy without the clamminess that often comes with synthetics. For those of us who value sustainability, these fibers also come with the assurance that they biodegrade and return to the earth, leaving behind no harmful trace, unlike their synthetic counterparts. They're often gentler on your skin and don't hold odors like plastics do. Which, by the way, if you find yourself stinking and not sure where that might be coming from, as you yourself aren't holding the odor, a really common place to look is in your synthetic fibers, like your gym clothes. Bras are often made of synthetics. They tend to really hold on to scent, and it's very hard to get rid of them once they're there. Natural fibers don't have this issue, which is really nice. Beyond their practicality, natural fibers tell a story. There's kind of a nice feeling to wearing a hand-knit scarf or secondhand sweater. Each piece is woven with a history and care. These fibers connect us to the traditions of those who came before us. Indigenous peoples of Canada have long relied on natural materials like animal hides, wool, and plant fibers to create garments that withstand the harshest winters while honoring the land. Scandinavian cultures too have embraced the beauty and function of wool in their iconic knits, not just as protection against the cold, but as a celebration of craftsmanship passed down through generations. These traditions remind us that clothing can be more than necessity. It can be an art form, a reflection of culture, and a deep connection to the natural world. Choosing natural fibers is also an act of mindfulness, a way to step away from fast fashion and towards garments that are made to last. A carefully chosen wool coat or cashmere cardigan can be an investment, not just in your wardrobe, but in a lifestyle that values quality, durability, and connection to the natural world. Mindfulness was actually something that I touched on in last week's tea time. It's something that's near and dear to my heart as a way to better slowly consume, as I know that we all kind of have to consume. So if you're interested in that topic and diving into that a little bit more, you can check out last week's video. Purchasing natural fibers doesn't have to be expensive though. Finding these items secondhand is very doable. All of the things that I'm wearing currently, I got secondhand, so I am no stranger to thrifting. Over the past couple winters, I've been embracing these fibers more than ever. I opt for wool socks. They keep my toes the warmest. I use a thick wool blanket draped over my lap while I work on my computer, and I love cozy cashmere and merino wool sweaters. They are definitely my favorite to fight the colds. Pieces like this sweater really remind me how we can work with nature and not against it, even in the coldest months. When we choose natural fibers, we choose comfort, sustainability, and tradition. We reconnect with materials that come from the earth and bring us closer to a slower, more intentional way of living. And I think that's really what I want to achieve here, is share some of those intentional goals and parts of myself here. And I think there's something to be said for slowing down with your wardrobe and your purchases. And I think winter is really about slowing down in that way. And so it makes sense that choosing these slower fabrics that fight against the grain of fast fashion would really feel right and comfortable. Do you have any favorite natural fibers that keep you warm in the winter? Like I said, I think my favorite is cashmere. It's very soft. It's not as itchy as wool. I know it can come at a price tag, but it's very easily thrifted in my experience. Same with merino and alpaca. Those are definitely ones that I always pick up when I'm thrifting. I'm of the opinion, I know we just talked about mindful consumption, but you can never have too many cozy sweaters, especially when you live in such a cold place like I do. I definitely use up my sweaters. I've mended this one a couple of times already. So yeah, I'd love to know what you thought of today's tea time. What kind of tea did you have? I'm back on my Earl Grey. Yeah, I've been enjoying these again, like I had said, and I hope you do too. All of my best, Kate.